challenging.
Come, try some creative cooking.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
Error.
Come, try some creative cooking.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire. So you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been careful. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions, and no one ever appreciated what he did. They just
People's attitudes will always reflect their... if you ask me, of course, I'm sure there would still have... As for why he... If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps... Oh, but before you...
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity. Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
I presented them with a choice. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but then...
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was... This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was... All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his... and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? And somehow those two words seem to explain everything, taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. But what use are virtue and justice? The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the irony of all of it is, I'm incapable of being a good...
Yet another... When we get the chance, In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next person.
Atsuko. She's still gone.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right at this...
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't...
No! You got us all wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He says the strangest things over and over. and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both...
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism, the ritual, has now begun. All we can do is patiently... Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh, we won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
How? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined, Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sighed.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would, of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the long. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction, I decided to quietly come and see if it were. So you see. Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us.
You're saying he isn't? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that?
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's
correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi.
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken note?
Do you mean to say that Sensei is...
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is Lady Yai. Anyway, you should join us too, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our...
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from... Do you think that's Lady Yi? Oh, no wonder Junya is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look it was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us.
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword. Please.
As you can see, Lady Yi, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yi, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sense...
But then does that mean he...
Yes. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure as one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi...
Your school practices make Yoshi stillness of mind, freedom from all There was once... Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his...
Lady Yi, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword masters. It requires one to take their sword. Only a deep commitment. When that ambition disappeared...
Poor Sensei.
I'm sorry. It's up, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that odd? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai. You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from... It's been so long, I don't think most of the people you... Now I know that, but that is no reason to...
But what if one day I put everything I had? If there's a chance they'll end...
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, I can't know whether I will suffer. I want to keep going until it...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? You can... Being stripped of your ambition is so... Just... You are not in the same position.
I'm sorry to have made you... I no longer have the But as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am... Well... Don't...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it.
Traveler, a moment.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you.
Ooh, Lady Yi seems to have taken... She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can... guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe.
Wait a sec.
Oh.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem...
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived. Thunders roar, lightnings, but I believe that surely you understand what... It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. Such privileges exist due to...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built...
Makes sense. Perfect.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. Most of them, she inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a... It was her almost complete lack of any... Of course, they invariably... It almost makes... The issue is this. After all, because of this...
How can they be...
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. To say a little more, but I do wonder...
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult...
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe...
You're telling Paimon that they're...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with...
Darn! So they...
Yes. We knew it was... Exactly. I feel the same way. When you are ready, go...
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the—
Can't you make an exception?
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things Psst! Hey! Wait, huh? There's someone trying to get our— Come on! This way! What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh! Quiet! Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey! This isn't right, you know! Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble! Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision! Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much—
All right.
wise children.
What should we do now? He's already given up his this is your fault! You're the one who stopped us from interfering!
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now—
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here!
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoi—
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the—
Whoa, that's quite the introduction!
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll— As for thanking me, you'd be— His handiwork allowed me to keep my own—
Yes, Master Masakatsu is—
Master Matsukatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. But if I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably— So, what about if I join you and—
Sure, welcome to the team! Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you!
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source!
Seems not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu.
Time to break him in— Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got— I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. We should split up. I've got a little—
You sure?
Yes,
Disappear!
Talk about a big door. It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Show me what you've got!
Let it rain.
Wind blade! I taste blood. Keep back! With the wind!
Show me what you've got! Show me what you've got! Don't hold back! Watch your step! I'll spare nothing! I need to train harder.
Who goes there? Get them! I've lost.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Wind blade! I must withdraw.
Brace yourself, lesson.
Soldiers, quick!
Show me what you've got!
No escape!
Don't hold back! Get them! Watch your step!
I taste blood.
I'll spare nothing! Show me what you've got!
Soldiers, quick!
Disappear!
Allow me to strike first! Get them! Show me what you've got! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
You cannot match my bravery!
Invested. Don't push your luck. Dodge this!
Soldiers, quick!
Oh, so sorry.
I won't forget this!
Let it rain.
Watch your step. I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Teach me a lesson. Show me what you've got.
Don't push your luck. Freeze!
Watch your step. Show me what you've got. I dare you. Don't hold back.
Cool it!
Allow me. I strike first. I dare you.
I must.
You got me.
Show me what you've got.
With the wind!
Show me what you've got. Slash! I need to train harder. I've been tested.
Dodge this! Freeze! I must withdraw.
Over there. That must be Master...
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool? Lock...
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes...
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then...
I can't bear to watch. If anything...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson. That...
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action...
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on...
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching me.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the...
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little...
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch.
Yoimiya, this is turning in...
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear! Now's our chance!
Yoimiya.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him...
Well...
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Fine.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. How about we go tell Ayaka and the other...
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the... If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, we are now one step... You're turning out to be even more...
Don't mention it.
Indeed. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, it is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies... yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparation, and the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt.
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us.
Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game
A hot pot game? What's that?
Simply put, every person then we take it in turns to close our eyes. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again. Don't you think it sounds like fun?
You really do? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Ooh, Paimon proposes we gather raging demon. This is already shaping up to be a hot...
Oh, my stomach. It feels...
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo. Oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off. Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my...
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a taste...
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the gut. Perhaps I did get a... I think my luck is already... So without further ado, I hear...
Oh, brother.
Good.
Yes. If it's... And with the extra time?
Let's all take some much... Downtime is hard to come by these days. I'll tidy things up here.
There's gonna be a...
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the...
Bye, Toma! Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to, but you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the young
individual request?
Correct. This may seem a little sudden. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and... So, I am very curious about this. According to the notebook, their name is...
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought, too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. Please keep everything I have told you. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. Exactly. That.
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we...
Wonderful. In fact...
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly.
All right, sounds...
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Don't get frostbite.
Life goes on.
Shine down!
Keep back!
Over here!
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Illusion shut!
Wind blade!
Prepare to be
With the
blown away!
wind!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
another test subject.
Windblade!
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Disappear!
Illusion shattered!
I taste...
Prepare to be blown away!
With the wind!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Disappear!
There is no escape!
Keep back! With the wind! Wind blade!
all the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
up!
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
I smell rabbit. Smell of treasure. Strange.
With the wind! Wind blade!
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Dodge this!
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.